Good evening, friends. Thad Sturgeon here with Coach Dan Bradley. Coach Bradley, thank you for your time. Coach Bradley, we sat here a little over just a year ago, excited about our first playoff game, and obviously that didn't go as what we had hoped, but since that time you've not lost a game, going 9-0 this season. Congratulations on a great regular season. Conference champions, we've not done that here in Ellwood City for a while. I know we're always thinking forward, but if you can take a moment just to reflect on the regular season, what maybe goals you achieved, maybe some things that maybe worked out better than what you even thought they would.
Well, it's been a great season. We've been fortunate enough to stay healthy throughout the season. We got Declan back late in the season, which has helped. I don't know, just didn't expect to be undefeated. We expected to be competitive, and we wanted to take care of the football. We have reduced our turnovers by a great margin. We've increased a lot of turnovers, and the biggest thing we needed to work on was our pass coverage. It was poor at best last year. We gave up a lot of quick scores at the end of the half, for basically at the other team's mercy. But we've really gotten better back there. And I think that's just a maturity of the whole group. It's a lot nicer playing with seniors and juniors, and sprinkling in some sophomores as opposed to not having a big contributing senior class.
For sure. And that's one thing I would think from our perspective as broadcasters, the defense has really matured and stepped up maybe a little bit better than what we thought. And you talk about pass coverage. When you talk about pass coverage, yes, you got more maturity in the backfield, but you got getting a lot of pressure.
We are, and that's just who we've been. We've been able to pressure the quarterback. We've been able to flush him out of the pocket, but we just haven't been able to either intercept the ball or knock a ball down. Last year, this year we're making plays. A lot of pass breakups, a lot of interceptions, and really coming up big when we need to.
And that's been, I think, key to one of the defense, keeping the scores down so low. Was there a game? I guess I go back to the Western Beaver game. To me, I thought, we were ranked number 2 and they were number 4, and it was mid-season. I don't know how much stock you put in rankings at that time. I don't, but still, the people that are really smart said that it was a 2-4 matchup on a Saturday afternoon. We're coming out of that game. Yeah, they were making some headway toward the end, but I thought the guys really went down there, and whatever game plan you had to hold their quarterback, who's really good, in check was really, I think, a key to the. Yeah, we can go undefeated this season.
I think that's the maturity of the guys playing this year. We're able to do things in practice. We're able to do things during film. Chalk talk, walk and talk on the field, and we're able to take it on to the playing field on Friday nights or Saturdays in that case. But as far as signature win, I think we've had a lot of them. I think the Neshannock win was a great win. I think even Laurel, week 0 games are so tough because the film you get is generic. And winning in overtime is always a good win. It's a tough loss for them. The Mohawk win here was a very good win. Western Beaver, and the Riverside. The good rivalry, hard-fought game.
Everybody was ready for that one.
Yeah,
both sides,
absolutely.
Both teams.
And so I think there's been a lot of wins. Maybe some games go the other way, but our guys persevered, and we talk about making plays, and we have.
Right, you have. And you talk about the turnovers. The special teams, getting some blocked punts.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've had a season where we've seen that.
We've had a few.
Several of them. So
we've drawn them up different ways, but it just seems like Evan's getting through there for the most part and blocking them. Even PJ, if he could jump a little higher, he'd have a couple more too.
He's fun to watch. We'll work on that vertical for next year. Now moving forward, second round of the playoffs, got the bye, being section champions. South Allegheny coming in, but they have 2 losses. What have you seen on tape about them that you want to have your guys prepared for?
They like to throw the ball, so we've got to take that away. Their tailback is quick and shifty. They have some size up front. Defensively, they want to play us man-to-man and sort of eliminate that part so they can get another guy in the box. So we've got some things in the works on both sides, which we think that'll help us. Yeah, we do it every week. But like I said, it's been a fun week. It's been a very good week, very attentive week, and we're ready to go tomorrow night.
How much do you think that playoff game last year Any credence to that? Boy, we hadn't been in the playoffs for 13 years.
I think any experience you get is good experience. Just frustrating for me at that game. Everything was wrong from the beginning. The bus was like an hour and a half late. We get down there, we're rushed, we're out of sync. We say fair catch at kickoff. If they pooch it, they pooch it. We catch it, we fumble it. Just a lot of things. We just couldn't get out of our own way, and things just cycled and spun. And but the good thing was we didn't quit. We didn't hang our heads. We were able to run the ball in the second half, and like I said, we walked away. Not really taking Wash-High for granted or anything they've done, but we knew that they weren't that much better than us, and we just sort of beat ourselves.
Okay. Should be a great crowd here tomorrow night.
Exciting.
And you're around, obviously. What do you, just for the viewers viewing this tonight, what are you seeing from the fans, from the community?
They've been outstanding. I'm fortunate enough, crazy enough to coach football and basketball last year. In the playoffs, we played Mohawk up in Newcastle, and one of the parents sent me a picture from outside, and it was all blue and white wrapped around the sidewalk. So I think we'll be packing it in early, and we should have a great crowd, good student section, white outgoing. And it's just enjoyable, creates a great atmosphere, and Friday nights are a lot of fun here. And
for the second weekend in November, we got pretty nice weather for a game Friday night, so that makes it nice too. Coach Bradley, it's been a joy covering you the last this season, all 3 years, and we can talk more about that. But I think it's really admirable. Your seniors, you've coached in the last 3 years. Their first year as freshmen, they didn't win a game. Then they come in, you take over, you get a couple wins when they were freshmen or sophomores, I beg your pardon, and then coming back juniors, 5 wins last year, and then here we are this year at 9-0. It's had to be how rewarding is that as a coach to watch them mature that way?
Very gratifying, because there's only so many teams that truly think that they can then win it, and we've been one of those teams that have thought that, and we've gone out and taken care of business every week. So we're close. We still have some work to do. This week should be a great week, and we're just excited to get going.
There we go. Coach Bradley, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yep. So Thad Sturgeon, again with Coach Dan Bradley. We're filming this the night before. I know you got a team dinner to go to. We won't hold you up from that. But remember, folks, Ellwood City, Helling Stadium, 7 o'clock. Be here early. GoFan. You need to go to GoFan and to get your tickets for that. And that's not our rules. That's WPIL's rules. So once again, folks, thanks, Coach Bradley. Good night, everybody.